the assembled. Hare Krishna, Dandavat pranams to all the assembled devotees. I would like to thank all the Japalis behalf of my leader. So, so let us welcome all of you for this Srimad Bhagavatam session. So today the topic is chapter 2, Canto 2, chapter 2, Shloka 35. So before that, we'll have a prayer. And before I begin, I would like to seek all your blessings. And I would like to thank our circle leader, Mathurapati Madhusudan Prabhu, and sector leader, Rajanath Vararajan Prabhu, for this beautiful opportunity. I will take this service as only for my purification. There is no other reason behind it. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वती व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यभागवतसेवया भगवते उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. Without any delay, so let us read the shloka. So once again, I'll repeat Canto 2, Chapter 2, Shloka 35. So you can repeat after me in a mute stage. Bhagavan sarvabhuteshu lakshitah svatmana harihi drushay bhutva adir bhirdhrashta lakshannair anumapakhe. Once again. भगवान् सर्वभूतेषु लक्षितः स्वात्मना हरिः दृश्यैर्भूत्वा अदिर्भिर्दृष्ट्वा लक्षणैरनुमापकः. Anuvada and Bhavarta by our Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Acharya Ashtottara Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. I'll read in Kannada and then I'll share. Once again, I'll read in English. Anuvada. Devottama Purusha Bhagavan Shri Krishnano ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗತ ಆತ್ಮದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಜೀವಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಕಾಣುವ ಮತ್ತು ಬುದ್ಧಿಯಿಂದ ಸಹಾಯ ಪಡೆಯುವ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ವಾಸ್ತವವನ್ನು ಗ್ರಹಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅನುಮಾಪನ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. If I get an access to share, I'll just share the screen. Yes, thank you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes. So once again, I'll read the synonyms. Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead. Sarva, all. Bhuteshu, in the living entity. Lakshitaha, is visible. Swa Atmana, along with the self. Arihi, the Lord. Drishet, by what is seen. Buddhi, Abhidihi, by intelligence. Drashta, one who sees. Lakshanai, by different sign. Anuma Pakai, by hypothesis. Translation: the personality of Godhead, Lord Shri Krishna, is in every living being along with the individual soul. And this fact is perceived and hypothesized in our act of seeing and taking help from the intelligence. So the purport is so big, so kindly forgive me, I'm not going to read the purport, but definitely we'll discuss about the essence of the purport. So here, Sukadev Goswami is giving a practical example. So he's explaining practicality here. So we cannot perceive Krishna by our material senses. So what is necessary? And where is God reside? Whether God is in everyone's heart. For your understanding, I'll just show some picture. 1 minute. Yes. So, as we know, Krishna is in everyone's heart, isn't it? How Krishna is in everyone's heart, and a very common argument we have seen that can we see Bhagwan in our gross eyes, the material eyes, what we have? And if the people say we can't see the Lord in our naked eyes, then how can we surrender to Him? How can we love Him? Because we generally love with an object, isn't it? But Krishna is eternal. We can't see him with this material life. But very commonly we face in our regular life that, you people are devotees, you talk about Krishna, but where is Krishna? Can we see? Once what happens, one devotee asked Prabhupada, so I want to see Krishna. Then Prabhupada smiled and said, do you have a ability to see Krishna? Are you qualified to see Krishna? Look at this, the right question. Then the person realized, I don't have a quality because he is transcendental, he is Divya. To see him, we have to develop a transcendental organ. And Krishna cannot be just perceived only by our eyes. Krishna can be seen with our ears. Krishna can be seen with our hands, legs. Krishna can be seen with our mouth because he is unlimited manifestation. So he is a higher authority who is present and reside within every individually, every living entity. So, what we need to understand is to see Krishna, can we have the proper organ or, the instrument to see? See, most of the time, what happens during solar eclipse or lunar eclipse, to see that we use bioscope, right? Solar, instrument which help us to see. And even in a darkness, we can't see our own part of the body. And we call it as drishtya. Why? Because we can't see our own self, isn't it? Unless there is a mirror. We can see the other objects. And to see those objects, the material object, these eyes are made. Not for to see the transcendental. To get to see the transcendental sources or objectives, definitely we have to develop the transcendental, um, what to say, the parts. I just remember one past time when I was reading, hearing some of the lecture. So everybody knows Muhammad Ghazni. So he invaded India many times. And what he used to do, first of all, his target is the temple. Because these Muslims, Muhammadans, they won't believe in. Am I sharing? I think I'm not sharing this. Okay. So these Mohammedans basically don't believe in Archa Vigrahas or any idols, isn't it? I heard that they won't even keep any pictures, any idols in their house. So, so he was more target is a temple because temples were very opulent. This temple was very rich. Idols were made in gold, and that's how he wanted to steal. He stole one of the famous temple which was established by Ramanujacharya, Srila Ramanujacharya. So then what happened? The Ramanujacharya came to know that, he is taken into his place, that is Delhi. Then Ramanujacharya went, and when Ramanujacharya went, he went, I mean, along with him, lot of disciples. Plenty of his disciples went, and lot of sannyasis went, sadhus went along with him, and all his servants went. There was like, lakhs of people together went along with Ramanujacharya. And, the Ghazni Muhammad's um, Cynics told him, soldiers told him that one sadhu has come along with so many people. Then he said, why did you why did you come here? Then Ramanujacharya said, have come here to take away our deities. Then he said, why you people are crazy about the deities? What is there in it? Why you will construct a temple? Then Ramanujacharya asked Ghazni that, do you drink water when you get thirsty? Then he said, yes. Then how do you drink? I'll drink through glass of water or some tumbler. Then is air, water is present in air? Yes, water is present in air. Water is beneath the earth? Yes. Why can't you quench that water? Just like thinking that, yes, I'm drinking a water. Why you get into underground and fetch a water and drink, right? So, and can you drink a water directly from the air? Though it is H2O, I mean, the air is present, O2 is, there is a water present in our air. No, he can't. I can't quench a thirsty through the, what to say, through indirect way. So I need some direct perseverance. Then Ramanujacharya told that, yes, we also, our constitutional position is to serve Lord. Eternally, we are the servant of the Lord. That is why we need to have a physical form so that we can serve. By serving, we develop the eye to see the God. And there is a lot of conversation, and he shows the photography of the his grandfather and ask him to split. Then he's denied. Then he says, how the physical form is very important. So let us come back to the main topic of Krishna is in everyone's heart. As we know, we have so many indriyas, isn't it? So five gnanendriyas, karmendriyas. Other than we have a subtle perseverance thing, that is manasu buddhi and intelligence, isn't it? Total we have 13 indriyas, and through these indriyas, even 13 indriyas we have, and it's very difficult to perceive. But all the what to say, pure devotees can perceive the Lord, isn't it? So, example, Prahlad Maharaj. We should not forget many pure devotees such as Madhavendra Puri and even Sanatana Goswami, Raghunatha Bhatta Goswami. All our acharyas, they have perceived. One pastime, we have heard that, Swayam, our Guru Maharaj, felt when there is a Abhishekam is going on in Mayapur. So there was a huge kirtan, but Guru Maharaj was shouting like anything, and he was laughing literally. Then all his disciple asked, Maharaj, why are you laughing? What is such amazing happening? Then he said, look at this. When Abhishekam is happening, the nice garland given to, um, you know, um, what to say, Shivas Thakur, and no, is one of Panchatattva. And Nityananda Prabhu liked it, and he is snatching from the one of the Panchatattva. See, these cannot perceive by us. Only those pure devotees can perceive. How do they perceive this? They will take a help of all the scriptures, because there is a Shabda, Anumana, Pramana. So many of us know that. So what happens if the child wants to know who is his father? Definitely he'd take a shelter of his mother. The same way, we also should take a shelter of our Guru Vargas, our Acharyas to know the God, because we are not qualified. So, first of all, we people in the winter, you know, um, when we see there is a lot of cold, or we want to travel somewhere else, so how do we go? Just go like that, then after going there we'll plan? Definitely not. What we will do, we hear some news about it, and we predict the situation over there, and accordingly we make a arrangement. The same thing in Kali Yuga, we have very little time, so we don't have that much time to prepare ourselves. So that's the reason through Shastra, through Guru, we come to know that we have to, do all this prepared scriptures and tattvas, and we just need to follow. But for the living being, it's very difficult that that itself is very difficult to follow whatever is already predefined by our Guru Vargas. Um, and we have to remember very important sloka, because Bhagavad Gita is a very basic study. Bhagavatam is a higher study. So in Bhagavad Gita itself, we have come to know that many shlokas, be it from chapter 15, 15th sloka, 18.61, says that Sarvasya chaha rudi sannivishto matsmrutirgnana apohamamcha. So here the Lord says that I am the source of your intelligence. I am seated in everyone's heart. From me comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness, right? So, how can we perceive God? By all the Vedas. So, I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta and I am the knower of all the Vedas. So, with this understanding, we can come to know that we can see God, but the thing is, we don't have any qualification. And these scriptures are the witness so that we can say with the proof that God is resides in everyone's heart. And in Canto 2 itself, chapter 10, few shloka uh, talks about how this Paramatma form is residing in our heart. As we know, Krishna is the supreme personality of a Godhead. From Krishna, the Purushavatar, Mahavishnu appears, expands. Expands as a Mahavishnu. From Mahavishnu, there is a Garbhodayakashayi Vishnu, and navel of Garbhodayakashayi Vishnu, Brahma comes. But after that, what happens? From Garbhodayakashayi Vishnu, Kshirodayakashayi Vishnu. And these Kshirodayakashayi Vishnu resides in every one's heart. Garbhodayakashayi Vishnu is there in every Brahmanda. But from the expansion of Garbhodayakashayi Vishnu, Kshirodayakashayi Vishnu expands and resides in everyone's heart. But the question may comes, okay, so this Paramatma is the supreme controller, isn't it? So this Paramatma is a Krishna? Yes, he's Krishna, but there is like how the spirit and the super spirit are spiritual, but there is an ultimate controller. Who is an ultimate controller? That is Krishna. Um, Generally, people study MSc and they find they are very proud, puffed up. I am an MSc graduate. In spiritual MSc, to understand what we are, our eternal position is M means material, S means spirit, C means controller. So here we have a matter. In Bhagavad Gita talks about matter, jiva, right? Along with the spirit, the super soul. So when we compare matter, matter is this spiritual, this what to say, material word. A common man can understand only with a little intelligence. That is what Prabhupada says in this purport. A common man, it's not a big magical science or rocket science. It's very simple. Once you realize that, you have different part of the body. Without the self, none of the body parts works. The similar way, without the spirit, this body is useless. So, this material body is a gross body which is made up of all the material things. So in that there is a spirit, right? So that is Atma and Paramatma together. So M means material, S means spirits and the spirit self or super self. Then ultimate controller who controls even Paramatma, who controls even the supreme, even our own soul and which is reside. And another analogy Prabhupada is saying is that the motorbike or the car. So the car is a material body. There is a driver that is called that is called soul, and that intelligent, the driver uses intelligent. That is what we call it as super soul, and some navigation controls, right? So navigation shows the direction, right? So that is called, you can see here. So that is called Paramatma. That is called the Supreme Personality of a Godhead. So the intelligence is Paramatma because that tells us what is right to us, what has to be done. In this picture, we can see many times Prabhupada gives this analogy. What you can see here, in a tree, there's a two birds sitting, right? So one is, the tree is for a body. In the body, there is a one bird which is eating the fruit. You can, 1 minute, I think I have stopped sharing. Mm. Yes. So you can see here, this tree is considered as a material body. So the soul and the super soul is a spirit. So two spirit. So here this bird, the soul is eating the fruit. He's a karta, right? So without karma, we cannot stay in this bhautika. We have to do one and the other karma. So look at the other side. The other bird is keep watching. He's witnessing, right? He's witnessing and he's sanctioning. So the same way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, we are achintya beda abheda tattva. Though we are spirit, but there is a difference. There is a distinction between soul and the super soul and the body. Then, see, we have qualities are same, but quantity wise, we are different. So the quality of super soul, he is the knower of all the bodies because he resides like, CC camera, we know, right? The same way. When I remember CC camera, I just remember one of the pastimes which happens in Kurukshetra. That is Barbarika story. Barbarika is a devotee, I mean, sorry, he's a demon and he is Gatotkaja's son and Bhima's grandson. So he has a great desire that, he want to see the Kurukshetra war as well as he's blessed with three arrows, very powerful arrows. And if he fight, nobody can win. And he has taken a oath when he get this one, the boon that he want to, support in two parties are fighting, which party is about to lose, he want to join that party. Okay. So then what happened? He heard that there's a Kurukshetra war going on and you want to give a help. Then Krishna knows that Barbarika is entering into the Kurukshetra. Then Krishna somehow wants to, he knows the future, the Lord Krishna. And he's a supreme personality of a Godhead. Somehow you want to stop him. So he come in a attire of Brahmin. And he says, Barbarika, where are you going? He says, I'm going to help Kurukshetra. I know, there's a Kauravas and Pandavas are fighting. I want to go and help them. Then Krishna understand if he goes, then gone case. Nobody can. I mean, it's a great disaster, great distraction. Then Krishna says, okay, fine. Now tell me, I just need some Guru Dakshana. I said, Brahmana Dakshana. He said, oh, is it? Then tell me what you want. Then he asked for his neck. He want to take his head out because if he take part in Kurukshetra, then nobody would be, alive. Everybody would be died. It's a great distraction because he's very powerful than even Bhima, Arjuna, and everybody. So then finally he asked, because he was so kind and humble, he said, and he's so, devoted to the Brahmanas. Then he said, now tell me what you want as a gratitude because you have given your entire life to me. Then he said, I want to just see what is happening in Kurukshetra. Then Krishna place his head on the some top of the hill. Then he wanted to witness. We say only through Vedavyas, through Sanjaya, Dhritarashtra was seeing. Not only that, there's another person who sees the entire Kurukshetra in 360-degree angle. That is Barbarika. So then Barbarika was watching everything, and after the end of the war, Pandavas asked Krishna, Krishna, tell me who is the great warrior who fought very nice in Kurukshetra. Then Krishna says, that's nice, but I'm not the right person to say because I'm one among you, and I was busy in riding the chariot and all. So there's a right person to ask. Then they said, oh, should we ask Sanjaya? Then no, there's another person, that is Barbarika, who saw this through 360-degree angle. Then they all went to Barbarika and asked, can you tell who fought very nicely and how was it? Then he says, yes, I have witnessed. That is, I saw each and every people who are fighting. I could see only Krishna everywhere. There is no other person was there, only Krishna. Everyone's heart there was a Krishna, and I can see only Krishna. In this analogy we can understand Krishna resides in each and every heart, every body. To see Krishna residing in each and every body, these material life is not enough. To develop a spiritual eye, that is through shastras, through guru, and through devotional service. This is what the understanding of this shloka. But there is many more points, but I am unable to share with you all because of lack of time and lack of my intelligence. Today I have a very great responsibility in school. I have to reach so as early as possible. So I would like to wind up here by saying that Krishna resides in everyone. And finally, I just wanted to remind you all one shloka, chapter 7, 19th shloka. Even in Purport, Prabhupada mentions that. I'll just read out. Bahunam janmanamante gnanavam prabhatyate vasudeva sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. After many birth and death, who is actually in knowledge, surrender to me, knows me to be the cause of all causes and all that is such a great soul is very rare. So Krishna says that I am the Sarva Karana. And who knows this? They'll surrender to me. If they surrender to me, I will reveal to him. So this is what finally Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, and Prabhupada tried to say it in through this shloka. श्रीमद् ग्रंथराज भागवतम की जय, शिला प्रभुपाद की जय, गुरु महाराज की जय. So I know I have lot of limitations. So with my limitations and little blessing, intelligence and all your blessings, I could just make a few points through my realizations. Kindly forgive me if I committed any mistake, and all glories to all the Vaishnavas present here. Hare Krishna.